Hey folks, Last Patriot 2016, known as the Badass Geek, codename Skyscraper. My friends like to call me Nick. How we doing tonight? You know what? There's been a lot of things going on. Just don't make sense to me. How about you people? Anybody else kind of scratching their head going, yo, I think Barney Fife has actually finally taken over the White House. Country's in shambles. They're robbing your money, my money, to give it to Ukraine. Well, we have people in Ohio suffering. Three major train derailments in a matter of a couple weeks. A lot of things don't add up. A lot of things kind of scare me. And let's be honest. The harder we work, the more they take. Those of you who've been following me know I've definitely fell on some hard times the last couple of years. I'm gonna give the crowdfunding thing one more chance. I've just found out about this Give Send Go. Look for the underneath a badass geek, of course. I don't know. Trying to raise a little bit of money for all the money that I've cashed out, paid in taxes, had stolen from me. Just trying to break even, guys. You know? And I think about this. And these people want their student loans. Oh, you should pay off our student loans. You should pay off our student loans. I joined the Army when I was 17, served for 12 years. Never took advantage of my GI Bill because school was too expensive and it didn't make sense to me. Initially joined the Army thinking I was going to go to school. Then found out that, yeah, GI Bill pays $40,000. Doesn't even pay 1 year of school. And the most, accredited universities or colleges. Why are colleges, why do teachers work 2, 3 days a week and make hundreds of thousands of dollars? Don't really teach anything because most of the people I meet that got themselves a college education and a college degree can't even spell degree, let alone their name. Hey, I admit I have spelling problems. I have spelling issues. You know what? I've got 1,000 other talents though. Most of these people they might be able to, and those who can spell degree don't have another talent left. Seems kind of weird to me. You know, why are people like me out here working 75 hours a week, 90 hours a week, trying to get ahead because we got big dreams and we want to survive? We got aspirations and goals, and and then some guy comes along and decides that he's just going to steal all your tools and your livelihood for $50,000, $60,000 worth of tools gone twice in 6 months. But then the insurance company finds ways not to pay for your loss. That makes sense. Pay the insurance company to cover you for incidences like this. And I went through 2 insurance companies. Found out that they found, like, somewhere in the fine print, they found a loophole. You're not covered. Of course, that forces me to wipe out my retirement funds and stock portfolio and everything I'm using to try and build up my personal empire. Because, honestly, there was a point in time where I believed I could be the next Donald Trump. I thought I could be the next Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. I've tried. Gosh darn it, I was, when I was getting there. and it just snatched away from me. But now I'm finding out that after, I wiped out my accounts and my CDs and my 401k and robbed everything I had so I could keep my job, so I could keep working, so they could keep taking. Did somebody explain that to me too? But why do we pay so many people to sit on ass? If you're not willing to work, don't complain about what you don't have. I've got, I live a decent life. I've got some really good friends. I've had some great experiences. My life's been pretty much a vacation for the most part. I fall on hard times. I struggle. But I keep going, because you graduated college and you got yourself a degree. You think you're worth six figures? Psst. You know what? The one thing you think that degree entitles you to doesn't entitle you to shit. You got zero experience. You got a piece of paper. The equivalent of what you really have is, let's put this in perspective, okay? So, what you did is, you went and spent yourselves, we'll say, well, and we know that nobody actually graduates in 4 years now, right? Yeah, graduating in 4 years, that's like unheard of. So, all you people that, let's see here. Oops. There we go. So, all you people that went out there and, you paid these enormous amounts of money to find yourselves. Well, those of us who went out and joined the real world, busted our asses, been working 60 to 90 hours a week for the last 20 years, finally starting to get somewhere, and then, you guys got to take it from us because, you guys aren't smart enough to go out there and do it yourself. I've always had 2 careers. I've had 3 at times. So let's see here. You guys went out. Oops. Messed up again. Gosh darn it here. Let's try this again. So, basically, what you got is, you got $150,000 in debt, plus, for some of you, for a piece of paper that says college degree. It says college degree. But you know what this piece of paper that, you spent $150,000. I spent me $150,000 for a piece of paper that says college degree. It says, let's see here. I've seen a few of these. Never did really understand it because most of the people that have them don't really. So so it gives So you get your name, you gotta graduated in what? Art? So if you paid $150,000, you know what? I didn't even paid $150,000 for art. You know what? Look at that. That's technically art. Damn, I did it. Didn't cost me $150,000, did it? But because you spent, you go and you spend basically the equivalent of a mortgage for a piece of paper that's, you know, and you know the funny thing is, the paper it's actually printed on, we're going to say that actual value of said piece of paper, put this in perspective here. Actual value of that piece of paper is actually about $7. I bought the whole tablet for $7. So explain to me, you paid $150,000, go get taught by a bunch of morons how to do pretty much nothing to find yourself. Explain to me how spending $150,000 on a piece of paper that's only worth about $7. You put it in a fancy frame, it might be worth $25, maybe $30. Good frames, $20-$30. Okay, you know what? You can spend $100 on a frame. Okay, so it's worth $107. So this $107 that you're gonna like hang up here on the wall, you paid $157,000 plus dollars, or maybe $107,000, depending on where you went. You know how much student loan debt I have? Now I got debt because, I've fallen on some bad luck. But let's put this in perspective. You know how much debt I have for student loans and make six figures a year? Oops, cheap paper bleeds through it. You know what? Hey, that's okay. You know what? I can afford to waste a few pieces. I got a few. I've got zero debt to make $100,000 because I've been paid to learn my trades. Private security, people pay me to go get certified in the classes they want me to carry. Joined the military, I learned a shitload of experience on how leadership and abilities. I'm actually one of the go-to guys in an international company now. Cost me $0 to make $100,000 a year. I didn't start making that right off the bat though. But so you've got a big fancy that degree and you think that we just owe you because you went to college. Get the hell out. You know what? Why do I need to pay for you? What have you done? I served 12 years in the Army. Blew out my back, and I'm still fighting for benefits. What makes you think you deserve for me to pay for your college education that you went and got voluntarily. You signed up for them loans. I didn't sign up for them. Be honest with you. Have you people? I wonder how the hell does. I mean, how in the hell do half of you qualify? There's the problem right there. It's the lending institutions. It's the colleges. It's the commercial. It's the Department of Education at its finest, folks. This is a problem. There ain't a short fix. And you know what? Quit giving my money to other freaking countries. Do you know that we give almost $1 billion in foreign aid to China too? I mean, make this make sense. China owns us. We give them $1 billion. They come over here and buy up our property. I mean, that'd be like me giving you $200,000 for you to buy my house from me. Nobody seems to pay attention to this either. All them illegals that we got coming across the border that are going to replace you guys that decide that you going to just sit on ass. That ain't cool either, guys. It's time to step the flip up. I mean, either step the flip up or move to another country. You think it's so great in China? Go. Been there, done that, wrote the book, got a t-shirt. Yeah. Not really having it. But you know what? Those of us that are out here trying to make it, get up every day, we get kicked down, knocked down. We get robbed. We keep getting up and keep trying to keep keeping on. You know what? Bad thing is, anybody seen the movie Red Dawn? I swear half of you guys are running join Russia, the Russian militias that are in. You join the invading country. Oh, America is such a bad place. No, it's not. It's kind of funny. I was prosperous. I was doing well. We actually had a guy in office that actually took care of all of us. Those tax cuts for the rich. I'm not rich, but I sure seen an extra $60, $70 a week in my pocket. And the fact he cut the salt tax. See, you people don't understand. You know what the salt tax does? It's amazing. Democrats voted it back in. Up to $80,000 of tax write-off. So if you're paying high taxes in New Jersey, New York, Chicago, California, they get to write off $80,000 that doesn't go to the government. Oh, tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. Blah. You're not taxing the rich. You guys are freaking catering to them. Don't tell me Democrats are all about taxing the rich. They won't tax their friends. Hell no. They seem to tax me into oblivion. You know what? I'm not ashamed to say it. Between all the tools I had stolen, what I lost in the markets last year, because I was playing the stocks, I lost over $200,000. And you know what? I still ended up owing 10. The way the tax laws are written. You know what? Do away with the capital gains. Put a flat 30% tax out there. Tax me on what I purchase one time. As it goes now, I get income taxed, state income tax, federal income tax, Social Security tax. I get taxed at the grocery store. I get taxed when I freaking make a purchase. Make a flat tax. And let's just freaking, do away with it. You people that don't understand, do away with my income tax. Let me hang on to my money. Do away with Social Security. That ain't yours. That show me somebody that's actually going to sign up for a retirement plan that you going to pay into, be forced to pay into. But yeah, we kind of hope you die by 65 because there's a bunch of illegals that have just come across the border and they need your money. So you're going to tax me to death. Then you're going to take my money. And if I die before 65, which I'm probably going to, it's just, law of averages, and I've been to hell and back to defend this great country, but then they're going to take my money and give it to an illegal that came over here 10 minutes ago and hasn't paid in for it. Do it. I've had a job since I was 12. I have paid taxes since I was 9. Yeah, I had a paper route growing up. Paper route, yeah, I learned the value of $1 at age 8. Shoot, I wanted a new bike. I had to go get a paper route. I delivered the morning, evening paper, got up before school, went to school, then after school. Damn, it was, looking back on it, it taught me the work ethic I got now. God knows it's freaking kept me alive. Even in the struggling times. So why the hell does everybody got to take my money and give it to? We have given Ukraine enough money they could buy a tank and M1 Abrams for damn near every citizen in Ukraine. But we need more money. We need more money. We need more money. Biden, Americans are stupid. We're gonna just get. You know what? Get your hands out of my pocket. Let me be me. Let me live my life. Why do we gotta suffer? Why do we gotta pay $8 into gas? Why do we gotta pay freaking? Why are we buying Russian oil? Why aren't we producing American made? Well, you know what? American made. We got a pipeline that needs finished. We got oil that needs to be drilled. Made in America. Energy should be made in America. Put Americans to work. If we can find some that are actually talented enough and able to work. It's tough, guys. It's tough. The struggles are real. And who else is just fed up? Not to mention now they want to come after your guns. Government doesn't disarm its citizens if it doesn't have horrible, horrible, nasty plans installed for you. Do your history. Once they disarm the citizens, that's when the gulags and the freaking internment camps and how do you say? They just gonna eliminate the people that you don't think like us. That's not American either. I don't know, folks. I don't have all the answers. I'm just a guy out here who knows a few guys, who knows a few people, who's busting his ass, trying to make a living, trying to survive, and trying to make things happen. You know what? And if you're not busting your ass, and you're barely working 40 hours a week, and you think minimum wage should be $25 an hour, blah, 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 You're part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. It's time to step up. Come on, America. What the hell are you doing? Who else is getting sick of this inflation that's out of control? It's killing my hopes and dreams and my bank account. I work, I go to bed, I get up, I go to work. I get off work, I eat, I go to bed, I get up, repeat, put a shower or two in there a day. Hygiene, another thing that Americans can't seem to get right either. But well, you know what? That's a whole nother subject. Folks, I'm hoping you guys are waking up, and I hope you guys are getting fed up. Are you guys mad yet? Because I think it's going to take a whole lot of people to get mad and upset for things to change. Can we do it? Hell yes, we can do it. Have you had enough of this inflation bullshit? This Biden inflation is killing us. But it's all because we are dependent on every other country for everything. Made in America? Sure. Anybody else ready for a stand-up freaking, not to mention, it's pretty obvious. You Democrats out there, you got nothing. Anybody else find it hilarious that the head of the grand jury against Trump is out there running her mouth? You guys got nothing. You did that purposely. You have tainted your jury. You have tainted your trial because you knew you found nothing. Hate for a man who has patriotism and loves this country more than he's willing to give up billions to help you and me. What the hell's Biden doing? I'd like to see Biden donate his paycheck instead of donating mine. My paychecks are getting smaller. My dollar ain't going nowhere. Eventually, we're all going to be homeless. Then what? Which is the end goal? Stop, think about it. The Great Replacement is on its way. 4 to 5 million people have invaded our country. I find it hilarious that this Biden administration was a bunch of morons who just check boxes, don't actually have a brain between. You know what? The Biden administration, you put them all together, I bet you they don't even have a quarter of a brain. The dumb shit they say is ridiculous and frustrating. I mean, seriously, Pete Buttigieg, I wouldn't let him be the director at Grandma's bingo game. He couldn't run Grandma's bingo parlor. Quite frankly, hell, I don't even think Pete Buttigieg could run a fucking lemonade stand. Yet, we put him in charge of one of our most prudent departments. Let that sink in. I mean, Pete Buttigieg couldn't run a lemonade stand, but yet he's supposed to be running transportation and infrastructure. Where the hell did all that money go? Oh yeah, into Ukraine's pocket. Yet again. I don't know, folks. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back hard. Thank you for the support. Like, saying, donate. Hey, hit the like button, hit the bell. I'm going to try and get some more videos out here. Dedication, determination will eventually prevail. I'll be honest, sometimes I just get frustrated that, you know what? I know I can't do a live video, or I can't produce one of these without going, it'd just be a beep, 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 bloop, 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 bloop. Bastard. Anybody else that's been mad? Anybody else get up in the morning, and I'm a positive person. I like to prevail and tell myself I'm going to have a spectacular day. Then I get out of bed. I hop in the shower. I make my coffee. And then it's like somewhere in there between my coffee and getting to my work desk, some more stupid shit. It's time to wake up, folks. I hope you're all waking up. I'm pulling for you. I'm there with you. Let me know in the comments below. I'm actually thinking about setting up a Skype phone number potentially. You can do live Zoom calls. Maybe get some interaction going on. What do you think? I've got some good ideas. Don't forget, go to deploymentcigars.com. Put Nick B in the special instructions on anything you order. You will get extra swag. I'm officially a deplorable. You want to become a deplorable? Contact me. I will be more than happy to help you out. But, well, folks, this is Last Patriot 2016. Codename Skyscraper, known as the Badass Geek, and my friends like to call me Nick. Fortunately, I got shit I gotta go do. But I'm going to work on some of the more badass geek stuff. And, make some other how-to videos on, I'm constantly doing badass geek stuff. And I've had some comments of some people have reached out to me. And, You can reach me at badassgeek@yahoo.com. I know it's difficult, isn't it? But, America, stay strong, stay proud, fight the good fight. Remember, we're all in this together. We don't have a choice. But, good night, America. Stay safe, stay frosty, watch your six. Peace. I'm out of here.